Hello there, I'm Daz. At present, I am playing through the quest Somerset Shadows. This is the Thieves Guild special job that is centered around Windhelm. I want to make this shortish video that deals with the specific objective right there on the quest list. I need to speak to Niranye in order to obtain information about the Somerset Shadows. So there are a few different ways to go about this actually. I'm just going to speak to Niranye now.
Yes, can I help you with something? Fiotley. Fiotley. Where have I heard that name? Oh, of course, the poor girl who was murdered. Such a beautiful young thing. A tragedy, to be certain. How dare you! You're accusing me of taking part in such a heinous act? I should have you arrested for even suggesting such a thing.
You've got to love the indignation. Okay, so at this point, we have the option of attempting a persuasion check or an intimidation check. We can also choose this option. I don't have time for this, which means you'll wind up in a fight with Niranye, in which case she dies and you can obtain the information from her corpse. That is not a very beneficial approach because you'll lose a merchant and a future fence for the Thieves Guild. So I'm going to pretend that I cannot pass this speech check, and I'm just going to say my mistake.
Next time you wish to accuse someone of a crime, I suggest you obtain proof.
Okay, so if you can't talk around, you'll receive this new objective to discover leverage to sway Niranye. So off I go to Niranye's pad, where we can find some interesting information. So this is Niranye's home. I'll crouch down just in case anyone walks past. Just a novice lock to pick here. Once you get inside, however, you will need to do some high-level lock picking. There is a false panel here, which leads to a hidden basement. And at my level, this is a master locked basement doorway. I actually attempted this at level 1, and the lock at that time was expert, so it's always a high level lock. Okay, and once in here, we have an expert lock safe. This seems to be expert locked at any level. Okay, so we have first letter from Linway. I'll take that. I won't bother. I will take the coin actually. I'll take the second letter from Linway as well. Okay, and now let's return to Niranye and see what she has to say for herself. I shouldn't have closed that. I got a little bit lost then. For some reason, the frame rate's a little bit iffy in Windhelm.
Look, I had no choice. They're crazy. I could be killed. It's a guild of ultimate thieves. They call themselves the Somerset Shadows. Their leader, Linway, he's the worst of the lot. He steals valuables from the dead.
No, Linway prefers stealing from the deceased. Digs up the corpses, breaks into the Hall of the Dead. He even stole that locket right off that poor murdered girl's body. Or what was left of it.
I used to fence for the Thieves Guild in Skyrim a long time ago. When Linway moved into the area, he contacted me and said if I didn't fence for them, he'd kill me. If I tell you, you need to promise not to kill me. I'd prove to be quite an asset to the Thieves Guild, and one of the best fences in Skyrim. Linway is holed up in a place called Uttering Hills Cave. He's got his entire guild there, so be careful. After you're done with all this, come back anytime and I'll make good on my end of the bargain.
Okay, so everybody is happy. Niranye gets to live, and the Thieves Guild gain a new fence. So I hope people found this useful. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.